But the film business was going to still be exposed to the piracy issues, and the film business had, and we could see it, that it was going to have increasing cost, marketing, and rich talent arrangements. The film business is one of the great businesses that the United States has. Unfortunately, the top line grows at near 10% over the course of the last 40 years, but what happens is, and why does that happen? Because of technological improvement. Television, man, movies that have been shown on film can be shown on television. So the libraries created more value. Then in the paid television markets, which was a market that didn't exist, created more revenue growth. Then the home video market created more revenue growth. Then international created more revenue growth. But every time there's growth, the studios can't help themselves. They bid up the cost of talent, the cost of production, and they erode into that market share. And then when things flatten out or come down, the margins come back down to earth, or worse than that. And right now, the film business is in a very enriched environment. They're refreshing. People are refreshing their libraries by buying DVDs, so that's a big driver of profitability. And they've done the thing that you always want to do as a seller, which is appeal to two different consumers and have different pricing structures. And they have that by selling the VHS cassette to retailers at a big price, and then selling the DVDs at a lower price to people who want to buy. And so right now, they're in a world where they can bifurcate consumers in terms of people who want to buy and take advantage of people who want to rent. So it's really a perfect storm at the moment for the film business to the plus side. Now, in the bad news, the clouds that are coming are, for the first time ever, the cost of making a film in its first window of marketing, which is the theatrical release, exceeds $100 million. So of the MPAA films, they average, I think it's $103 million. So every time you go to see, on average, it's over $100 million for it to be on that first screen. So we were going to have to manage that cost in a big way, because what we didn't want to do is we didn't want to do what's traditionally happened. The punch bowl. Everybody's drinking the punch bowl and it's taken away, and we've got a massive hangover. In addition to that, you have some of the studios that believe this DVD phenomenon is just a blip in the screen till everybody gets their product via video on demand. So they are, it's the old price elasticity. The lower the price, the more you sell. And so there's a lot of cost cutting in low price selling of DVDs, which is driving down, in my view, the integrity of the pricing of the film product. And I think it's going to be, I don't see DVDs being a blip. I think it's going to be here for a long time. I think it's going to be 10 years before video on demand is the primary way people get their product at home. I think we get confused living in Los Angeles and New York that everybody's like us and they buy the latest things and they have the satellite delivery. Well, there's a whole other world in the United States that doesn't have that kind of money to spend on the latest computer box.